There is a huge challenge of street kids with drugs, our children being violated, and we all know that, right? We are all very aware of it. So my ask today was, when you come, whether we can seek your assistance of the media to raise awareness on these issues for the next 2 months, forever. But next 2 months in particular, because on 19th November, we have PCAN Day, which is Prevention of Child Abuse and Neglect Awareness Day. So that's 19th of November. That's the day we talk about International Day for Rights of the Child. While each year Fiji has been commemorating the day since 2002, so more than 20 years. But generally we only hear about child neglect on that one particular day. And many of us think about it, talk about it, and that's it. But because we are on a campaign of looking at child neglect, we are hoping that the media will help us create awareness. At the ministry, we are wanting to promote this, the Friendship Penny, as something just like, prisons and yellow ribbon. This is something we really want to. It's not just a flower or just a messaging or a fridge magnet, but it's something that we really want each person to take responsibility for our children. Not too long ago, majority of you, I think, some of you are too young maybe, but some of us grew up where the whole village was our parent. And with the child neglect, that's what we are worried about. So we're basically asking whether we could have support for the media to create awareness on neglect of children. According to Child Welfare Act National Database, in 2022, 1,968 cases were reported. And of the cases reported, 68% were child neglect, physical abuse, and sexual abuse. 79% of the perpetrators were known to the victims. Of 79%, 60% are immediate family members. And these abuse was always in the safe space, the so-called safe space of the children. So we are asking that there is a real issue of parental responsibility. And how do we create awareness, all of us, to make parents feel that they have responsibility of creating a safe environment for the children. When children suffer neglect, physical, psychological abuse, this also is leading to the children ending up on our streets. So in November, when we do this day, PCAN, Prevention Day for our Child Neglect Day, Prevention of Child Neglect, Child Abuse and Neglect. For 2023, the theme is Every Child is One Caring Adult Away from a Success Story. It starts with us. And I'll give you this. The whole idea is that we push the acronym CHILD itself. So child, C, communicate with your child. H, help your child to fulfill their dreams. Invest in your child's future. Love your child. And devote to spending some time with your child. I'll tell you a little bit about the child neglect cases. So this 1,968 cases that I talk about, that's on the database. A lot of these are referrals from social welfare, from health, schools. These are not necessarily the cases on our streets, because nobody's reporting the street kids as a child neglect. So this is obviously heavily underreported. But think about 2,000 children even being reported is a challenge for us.